Hello and welcome to number 5 of 112. We will go straight into the reading. Concentrate on the shakti arising from the root like the rays of the sun, gradually becoming subtler and subtler, until at last she dissolves in the Dwadashanta, above the forehead but below the crown of the head, and bhairava manifests. So we'll break that down. Dwadashanta is a Sanskrit word that means the end of 12 or completion of the 12. In yoga, it refers to the subtle levels of a person's energy space measured by a distance of 12 fingers or fists. It can also refer to 2 points of rest between which breath travels. The Dwadashanta is a point located 24 centimeters above the head, which is considered the crown chakra. Okay, so we're looking at a point that is above our body. There's a Sanskrit word that means the end of 12 or completion of the 12. Now, I'm not too sure if that relates to the 12 different steps that we might have completed in 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is the 5th one, ending that cycle. In yoga, it refers to the subtle levels of a person's energy space. So let's have a look at what this means in yoga. Yoga is a type of meditation for the body and mind. It refers to the subtle levels of a person's energy space. So once your energy is consumed in this, you can control tiny amounts of your energy individually. So it's the subtle levels of it. You're really going down to the root deep within who you are, and down there it's I guess this is the feeling that we're going to feel when we try this. I have not tried any of this. It can also refer to the 2 points of rest between which breath travels. So that'll be the 2 points in the center between your breath. That's what we've worked on in the first couple of episodes. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into the state of number 4 in that ball, and then raise that awareness of that ball slowly through our body and up through the head, straight up from the center of your stomach, straight up above your head. So let's give this a try. So we're going to go back to, if you haven't tried it, pause it, try number 3 or number 2, number 4, get to number 4, and then we're on number 5 now, and we're going to just raise that ball through the center. See what you feel again. Pick up anything that's not usually normal in your conscious world. What is it that's so different? These are the key things that we're looking for and you want to look for. Okay, and write them down. Yours will be different from mine. Mine will be different for yours, but we can each share each other's perspectives. And I can look for yours next time, or you can look for mine. This might take about 1 or 2 minutes. Depending on your level. I'm already feeling the floating feeling. That's nice. It's a bit of a shortcut. Let's have a look at what we feel, what we see. I'd love some feedback, please. Now, I couldn't do the breathing because my breathing was extremely shallow. It was just a tiny whisper of a pant at some points, obviously, I'm cutting my breathing off. So I do feel a little out. No, I feel okay. I feel absolutely fine. I wanted to stay there very long. So that was number 4. Number 5, I'm going to just go into additional information. The floating feeling was much more pronounced this time. I mean, it was there like as long as I wanted. So that was a really good feeling of having that. As I pushed the ball up through my head and through my top, my whole head was tingling. if you have that, please let me know. Once I did achieve that, once the ball was up there, it felt very grand. A sense of clarity of the mind, of the body, in respect to the world. That's what I felt. At some points as you're walking through life, you feel a little detached, a little lost. There's anxieties, there's certain moments. Well, this one seems to have cut that off. So I'm attached to the world without having the thoughts of any worry behind that. We'll put that down as well. The results. Now I'm actually going to check what we should be looking for, because we didn't go through that. Concentrate on the shakti rising from the root like rays, the sun gradually becoming subtler and subtler until at last she dissolves in the Dwadashanta above the forehead but below the crown of the head. The bhairava manifests. Bhairava, as you remember, is the fiercely terrible form. So again, this is the fiercely terrible form of yourself, but in the real world now. That is the feeling that I've got. I hope that is your feeling. So the next thing I did was, while in that state, was to open my eyes and experience the real world. So give that a try as you're in there. Open your eyes, try and keep it there. It'll slowly dissolve, or it might snap out. You might snap out of it. Try it a few times. The slowly dissolve is where the first half a second, once or 2-3 seconds, depending on how long you can keep that focus on your head, you'll get the feeling, the real sense of what you're supposed to be feeling, but in reality. So it's a connection to reality, but it's your final feeling. It's your senses coming back on and saying, okay, I accept that reality. I know what to do with that reality. I understand that reality. I feel very comfortable with this reality. If you have any thoughts, comments, please let me know. So thank you very much for listening. That was part 5. Part 6 will be tomorrow, along with bonus special material as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.